Hello. Well, who's here? Just me and Cheryl? Anybody else here? I know Cheryl's here and I'm here. So who else? Surely there's somebody. Have y'all gone to bed? Surely not. We go over here on the other side. Let's see. It says 13's on watching. Hey, Kathy Jackson. How are you this evening? I'm going to put Kathy's name up. Restream's working tonight. The other night, it was sure not working good. Hey, Kim. Hello, Kim. And there's Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. Let me see. Let me get this link found here somewhere. There it is. I'll invite guests so somebody can come up here with me. Oh, when I'm looking over to the side, it's getting ahead of me. Hello, Lynn. And there was somebody up ahead of Lynn that I missed. Let me scroll down. Hey, Janet. Hello, Janet. Hello, Lynn. Hey, Catherine. That's Linda Brookshire. Hi, Linda Brookshire. And Denise. They go down. Boy, y'all are coming in a hurry now. Hey, Carol. Now I've got to get over there and get the link posted, though, pinned to the top, don't I? All right, let me see if I can do that. See if I can see where it went to. Now I'm over on the... Did I get it posted? Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Now I did. I put it in there, and then I didn't get it. Now I got a pin. Janet, you gonna come up and visit with me tonight? There's Pam Harmon. Hey, Pam Harmon. And Jennifer, Prep for Eternity Homestead. Hey. Hey, Marla Hannah. Am I yelling at y'all? I probably don't need to talk so loud, do I? Because you can hear me if I don't yell, don't you? Kathy's doing good stuff. I know. But it's just a little bit after 7 here. Kathy, I don't remember where you're from. What time zone are you in, Kathy? Yeah, I got it up there finally, Janet. Let's see what Kim said. I had my youngest grandson for a while today. Had so much fun with him. I got 3 pairs of fleece pants cut out for him and 2 sewn together. You've been busy. I had my baby granddaughter for a few minutes today. Janet, Janet, we won't look and we won't judge. I've got my nightgown on. But I decided I wanted to be comfortable if I was going to be up here. So I don't think you would look like a Hank. I don't. Y'all don't think so either, do you? Central time zone. I couldn't remember exactly. And Doggle Ben, how are you doing tonight? You never could find I think it's up to 28 members now. So unless a few more come in, the chances are 1 in 28 of winning a quilt I've made. But it's right there. It just says join, and I don't know what I've never joined the channel either, so I don't know what it tells you to do after you press it. Let's see, Doggle Ben cleaned out the medicine cabinet today. Did it need cleaned out bad? Was there a lot of old medicines in there? And Linda, I was hoping you'd be live because I have a binding to sew. I finished that one binding. I still got another one in there that I like just a little bit finishing that I need to get on, but I hadn't done it. So you sew until your fingers get sore. I tell you what, the other night, that needle kept going in into my finger the other night. I was glad to get that one done, and it's healing up now. Let's see, Doggle Ben threw out expired stuff and reorganized. Are you doing okay? You better take care of yourself. And Kim, I put extra blankets on my bed since it's getting colder at night. About wore yourself out. Yeah, Kim, aren't you the one? Don't you have to climb up on the bed to get the bed made? Am I right about that, or am I wrong on that one? Plumber comes in the morning to fix the kitchen sink. Well, gotta get the plumbing issues took care of. Oh, you found it. Oh, I got a new channel member. So yay! Thank you, Jennifer and Donnie, for doing that. Tomorrow, if everything goes as planned, up at the Quilt House, when those ladies come, we're going to have a live drawing, and I'm going to get them to help me. They say they're going to celebrate my birthday up there at the Quilt House tomorrow. But I made a cake with that coffee cake. Y'all saw that video probably. Oh, it has to be done on a computer, not a phone. Well, see, I couldn't have told you that. I usually do all my stuff from this laptop. I don't use the phone a lot. You don't see a John? Well, let me see. Let me go back and read. Yeah, they're calling for rain and mixed snow. I built a little fire in our little stove down there tonight. I just wanted, it was supposed to be cool before morning, so I wanted to just take the chill off. And Catherine says, I did something I bet none of y'all did today. After sewing string blocks, I had to clean the wheels on my chair. It was bad. Then when I went to setting it, it about rolled out from under me. Oh, no, that would have been bad if it had rolled out from under you. So, but after you got the strings out of it, then it went to moving. Well, Carol don't see the join button. No, let's see. No, my bed sits so I can get in and out easily. I don't have to. Okay, maybe it was something that you were putting away the other day that you had to crawl up on something to do. Hello, Joy T. She said, hi, Rita and everyone. I know, Doggle Ben, Catherine could have hurt herself if it had rolled out from under her. And Lynn joined. Lynn's a channel member. Janet can't find it on her laptop. Well, I'm not trying to hide it from you. Yeah, it don't work good on a phone. The join button shows up on my phone, but this phone is weird, Kim says. Oh, no brakes on it. Might better get your brakes fixed, reckon, Catherine? So Jennifer prepped is saying the join button was beside the subscribers button on the computer. That's where I've seen it myself, with just a little button there that says join. I know. I would have a trouble with the instructions too, Doggle Ben. And Lynn, Carol, drop this screen if you're on your phone, and it should be on the top right under Rita. If not, go to her homepage and it should be there. I'm going to give away some more stuff, but I'm not going to do it through that joint anymore. After this quilt's given away, that's probably going to disappear. And I'll give stuff away, but I'll have to do it some other way. And Kim, I need a step stool to put things away on the top shelf of your closet. Dog bin. I'm on my phone. And let's see, where up? Look who's here. Hey, Randy. Yeah, I know. If they'd have waited till after Wednesday, it wouldn't have mattered. But anyway, that option's going to go away pretty quick after tomorrow. In the morning early, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to sit down and write the names out on a piece of paper and put them in something, and I'll get Margaret or Gladys or Renee or somebody to draw the winners, what I'm going to do. And hello, Janet Meyer. Welcome to the hen party. You helped me remember on your live today, Randy. Yeah, we joined. Randy takes up all the live time. Do y'all know that? Every time I turned on the computer today, Randy was on. Hey, Karen Evans. How are you tonight? I'm Joy T. I'm giving away a quilt tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Time to a channel member. And so far, I think there's 29, unless several of them join between now and in the morning. I know. I wish I'd have done something different, but after I started it, then I was kind of committed to go on through with it. And Rachel helped me put some things away today. I got on the step stool and she handed it to me, a huge help. Why didn't she get up on the step stool and you hand it to her, Kim? Did Joy T? I don't see that yet. Did I miss Joy T? Oh, yeah, Joy T, you have to become a member for a chance for the quilt. Or if you don't want one of my quilts, the other option is a $100 gift certificate to my little store to buy you fabric or whatever you need from there. Tomorrow, the ladies are going to be up at my little quilt shop because some of the girls always just come and hang out, and they're going to help me do the drawing for the winner of the quilt. Catherine, that's right, Miss Rita. He can't talk about you hugging. He can't, can he? I forget what the first one. Then he was going to Amarillo. I think it took him all day to get to Amarillo today, didn't it? Yeah, he's hogging. Yeah, he's hogging it. I know. He's got to share with the rest of us that want to have live stream. All right, I'll do something else next time. I don't know what it'll be. But I'll figure something out. Oh, she's not to be. So Rachel's not to be climbing for a while, and we had Colton too. He didn't need to. No, that's true. I guess that's true. But I just thought she's younger. Maybe she could be more agile than we are, Kim. Well, I pinned the link. Nobody wants to come up here and chat with me. I was actually going to take my ruler if somebody else was chatting and draw me some diagonal lines across this, but I'm too busy reading the chat. He's on. I know. Do you join Randy too? He's on a lot of the time. And Randy says if he wins, he's giving the gift card to Shay Shay. Just so y'all know, I've said it on all. Okay, y'all heard that. He's giving it to Shay Shay. Shay Shay joined, though. She got a membership. So she got 2 chances, don't she? Your chance and her chance both. Oh, I know. It's fun. Lynn says it's fun riding along with Randy, get to see the world. But you know what? He drives in not the prettiest part of the world, in my opinion. He needs to go where there's some mountains or something. Randy, go through the Rocky Mountains or something and show us something besides flatland. But I get to see the country and all the scenery. What? Yeah, but it's flatland, I'm telling you. He needs to go a different direction. He needs to go through the Ozarks or through the Appalachians or somewhere else. And Shay subscribed to Lynn's channel. I know. I think we've all kind of subscribed with each other's channel. That's kind of the goal of what we need to do. And I think it's happening. Still nobody's come up here. There are ways, let's see. There are ways you can use a wheel of names for winners. Jennifer and I would be glad to help you do it in the future. We used to give books away on our channel. Well, if you wanted to help me do that next time, because I've seen people do that, but I don't know how to set it up. So Donnie and Jennifer may have to help me next time and let the computer randomly pick it. But anyway, they'll be in something where we can't read the names and draw one out. Oh, you like the flatland? I kind of like the hills and rolling hills and mountains and creeks and things like that. That's what I like. It is boring. That's why I know. We know that, Randy. I'm just teasing you, and you know I'm just teasing. Lynn has mountains around her, so she wants to see the flat land. Not picky. Doggerman's not picky. Oh, it's just somebody to talk to, ain't it? Oh, looky who's here. Hi, Marilyn. Hi. Everybody wave to Marilyn. She's here. We're happy to see you, Marilyn. You see them waving at you, Marilyn? I see them. They're all waving to Marilyn. Kim says, hi, Marilyn. See, looky there. Marilyn, Joy T's waving. Joy T's waving and Lynn's waving. And Jennifer and Donnie are waving. I like to watch when he drives through Kansas and Oklahoma because I used to live out that way and I don't get out that way. That's right. I remember you telling Minister Bob that's where you used to live. Newton, Kansas, wasn't it? I think you said Newton, Kansas. So yeah, that would be nice memories. This is the only place I've ever lived. There's no other place that's home to me other than right here. Karen Evans is waving. Cheryl's waving to Marilyn. Randy's waving to Marilyn. See, Marilyn, I told you they was all waving at you. They are, ain't they? All right, somebody talk or chat or something, or I'll fall asleep up here. I sat down in there in my recliner, and I almost did the live stream from down there, and Terry didn't want me to. He didn't want to listen to me. You know, my husband didn't want to listen to me talk to y'all. We made Marilyn's day. We miss each other when we don't get to chat, don't we? Well, you get to chat on Randy's because he's on all the time, but hello, Deborah. Oh, and Kim was waving. Oh, it's moving too fast. I'm missing it. Kim's waving, and hello, Deborah. And you had friends in Enid, Oklahoma. And sometimes I can't, is that a wave? Sometimes I can't tell what them little symbols are. I don't know what that one is. I'm assuming it's a wave. But I'm not. It's not, is it? What is that? What symbol did Randy put up there? Because I don't know. Let's see. Doggle Band says, Rita, when it gets dark early, I just go to bed after supper and relax. I know. When these short days, and the days will get shorter and shorter, won't they? The nights will be longer and longer. Since Randy is here tonight, then he can do the countdown later. Randy, you got to stay until we get off here so you can do the countdown. Oh, I thought it didn't look like a wave, a beer mug. Okay. Randy put up a beer mug. Thank you, Gigi Quilts. Looky, I got another one. Y'all got some more competition for that quilt because Gigi just became a member. Did I put it up there? See, Gigi become a member. I don't. No, I don't. Randy's buying everyone a beer. Is that what he's doing? Let's see. Lynn says we are ready for power outage. That bomb cyclone coming in. The wind gust is bad. Oh my! I hadn't heard about that. I hadn't heard any weather. Oh, Karen says cheers. I don't have anything to cheer with. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you very much. I thank all of you. Yeah, another month, December 21st, and then they get longer. Yeah, then the days get longer. Yeah, no, stay safe, Lynn, because that's about what do you say, a bomb cyclone, something, the winds. And what's it going to do? Is it going to come right on across the United States after it comes through Oregon, maybe? Is that what the plan, what it's supposed to do? Oh, I'm yawning already. I hadn't been on here just a few minutes. Trees, yeah. The trees blowing over and knocking down the power lines. Yeah, I'd worry about that too. And Thanksgiving's going to be really cold there. I don't get weather reports like I ought to, so I miss what's going on. Unless there's something going on, and then I try to get it, but I don't get the forecast, especially not the long-range forecast. West Coast, Oregon, Northern California. And that's where Lynn is in the west coast of Oregon, where she's at, Doggle Bend. And Lynn says, Northern California and Oregon and Washington, hurricane winds on the southern coast. Oh, my. And let's see, Marlene's out there. Well, there's several of you ladies that come in here out there. So be careful. Oh, and Karen is northwest Washington, and it's getting windy there. Are the winds already starting to hit you, Lynn? Are the winds already coming in? And Maryland says northern Indiana is supposed to get our first snow Wednesday night and Thursday. Did you get all your wood in, Maryland? Did you get your wood in? And Dogleman's in pretty close to the same area. Oh, it's supposed to be bad in Washington. That's another yawn. I'm not staying on here a long time. We'll have 2 or 3 Southern goodbyes, and then I'm going to get off of here. But I did pop on for a few minutes, though, didn't I? Don't know if I could get any of these diagonals drawn or not while we're chatting. I think I might try. So all I'm going to do, I probably don't even have a pencil here with me, and that ruler is not long enough. Well, never mind. Never mind. It's not going to work. I've got to get another ruler because that's not long enough. I see another one over there. But where's my marking pen? And Lynn says I had to run after the yard debris can. What did you say you were going to be drawing lines for? Well, I'm not going to start it, but that I'm going to make one of them carpenter stars, and you'll have to draw. I'll have to draw all the lines and then pair it up with a print piece and sew it. But I'm just going to start and then put them back and wait for another day to do it. And just kind of while I was sitting here quietly talking to y'all, I thought I would draw them because it's that Jenny Doan's Carpenter Star is what I wanted to draw them for. And Dogleman, I just stay in the house and watch it out the window. I wouldn't mind snows and stuff like that, but here on the farm, you got to get out and do some farm chores sometimes, so it's not fun. And I tell you, down there in the South, sometimes we have them ice storms, and you talk about dangerous trying to walk on ice. It's bad. Oh, Rhonda's daughter is getting snow in Fargo, North Dakota, but Fargo, North Dakota is pretty far north. We probably wouldn't be surprised about that, would we? Marilyn says, according to Mother Nature and all the critters, we're going to have a bad winter. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. And there's Katie Krabs. Hey, Katie Krabs. Hi, everyone. Checking in between errands. Hope everyone is having a great day. I think they are, but we're all here talking about the weather, talking about the snow that's coming and the bomb cyclone. Complaining about the weather that might be a-coming. And Marilyn says it's going to be a hard winter. That's what Mother Nature's is saying. Y'all are saying hi to Katie. Oh, I know. You never get snow down here, maybe one flurry. You know, we don't get much here. I'm in Arkansas, and we don't get much. But every once in a while, it does. And it's good to see you, Katie. I'm gonna see if I can get my ruler. This one's long enough, but where's my pencil? Let me go find me a marking pen. Need something to mark on it with. I've got a lot of clutter here on my table. All kinds of stuff. I guess it just don't want me to mark it, does it? Rhonda, you gonna come up and visit with us? Or Jennifer? Somebody? Lynn? Somebody gonna come up here and talk with me? Any other time there'd be a pencil here. And Doggle Ben says, I don't miss snow. I remember a bad ice storm when I was in Newton, Kansas. It was around Thanksgiving in 1985. Them ice storms, they can be bad, can't they? And Kim's going to get some hot tea. She'll be right back. Are you going to match? Let's see. Are you going to match one of your new layer cakes or the single fabric? I've got a layer cake. I've got a layer cake over here that I'm thinking about using. You want to see it? I could still change my mind on the layer cake, but I still got to draw the diagonals. This is the one that I brought home to use. It's kind of got blues and yellows and greens. But it's not opened yet. I can still change my mind, but that's the one I'm thinking about. But I'm not going to start it yet. I'm just going to draw these lines and do some prep work. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to sew it yet. I tell you what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do some prep work on some of these quilts and then start them in January and sew them real fast in January so I can sew more than Cheryl next year. Did you hear me, Cheryl? But I'm working ahead. I'm starting ahead. Oh, no Wi-Fi. You still don't have that Wi-Fi yet, Lynn? Go find a printer. Okay, I'm going to. I think I've got a bag that I carry back and forth down here to up there, and I think I've got a fabric marking pencil in it. Let me go. I will be right back. Let me go see what I can find. Oh, where did I put my bag? Let me look in here. I carry stuff back and forth to the other house. Ain't no telling what's in here. Oh, look. I got freeze-dried apples. I got a little bit of money. I got a chicken. Oh, look. I got a sucker. Reckon what else I'll find in here? Oh, I need that. It's a little notepad. I need that. There's a check I need to take to the bank. What else? There's a quilt label I need to put on the quilt. Oh, look. I found the Candy Kiss. I didn't know I had such a crazy bag. But look, I found the pen to mark with that I was looking for. Here's the keys to my truck. Let me show you my keychain. See what on my keychain? See my little chicken? Ain't it cute? Okay. I got my pencil. Let me put them apples back in there and put my chicken back in there and put my sucker back in there. That's not my purse. That's just my junk bag. Cheryl, you go Girl, you go, girl, Rita. I didn't sew much today at all. This head cold didn't want my eyes to focus. Well, I hope you get over that cold. Don't want you feeling sick. Linda, I learned something today during our huddle every morning before we start work. Our manager was saying Jingle Bell song was originally for Thanksgiving in the 1800s. I do. I have to have a chicken in my bag, don't I? I'll show you that chicken one more time. Y'all know that I used to grow chickens for Tyson. And you see it, I'm not advertising for Tyson right now, but you see that? So that was my little Tyson chicken. I tell you why it's in there. It was down here at this house, and I thought, well, I'm going to take it up to the other house and set it on that shelf with them other chickens. So I put it in my bag and I carried it up there, but then I forgot to take it out, so I carried it back down here. I know, that's important stuff, that sucker. I know. I need to clean that bag out. I know. And you know what? Do y'all ever get those address labels free in the mail sometimes? Well, I've started putting them on my rulers, and so I've got a. So so when we all work together someplace, my rulers won't get mixed up with somebody else's. Because I had a ruler just like this up there for a few weeks, and then I turned it over one day and realized it wasn't my ruler because it had another lady's address label on it. So I decided I'd just start putting my red address labels on mine just like she did hers. And that is interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's like a junk drawer, that bag. Yeah, and we hope Cheryl gets to feeling better. I know, and that's my little chicken, and he's real soft. He's a real soft and squishy chicken. He got kind of foamy. He's foams, what it is. Let's see, Katie, this is right up here. Katie said, I earned so many yards of fabric today that my arms are tired. It's a workout. I know, but look, if your arm probably ain't like mine. My arms need a workout. Oh, it's a good idea, Rita. Yeah, I know those free addresses, and you can't even tell it's on there. And like I said, if you go off and sew with other ladies, and you take your stuff, just put that label on there. I don't think I've got all of mine labeled, but I started putting it on some because what is it? What is it, Easter seals? I don't know. It's something like that. That send you them free ones. Foam, but looks like quilt fabric. Yeah, it kind of does, don't it? Kind of spotted like a quilt, like the quilt fabric. It does, don't it? And Doggleman's got a chicken, salt and pepper shakers. Well, that'd be cute. All right. I'm going to multitask. I'm going to see if I can draw these lines on here and talk at the same time. Hello, Beverly Moffett. Welcome to the chat tonight. How are you doing? That cake, I ate one little piece of that cake. It would have probably been better if I'd have made it in the morning before we eat it. But I know I won't have time in the morning. Because Margaret, that comes to sew and hang out up there, she gets there sometimes before I do. All right, let me make me a mark here. Look, Cheryl, I got one. I'm going to lay them right here. I'm going to put them right there on top of that. Give me another one. And hi, Irene. Did I say hi to Irene? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Hi, Irene. And Kim says hi, Beverly. And let's see. I missed something. Is Randy misbehaving? Because I missed what Randy said, and I'm not going to scroll back up to see what he said. And a woodpecker toothpick container. That's cute too. Hey, there's Minister Bob. Hey, Minister Bob. There's two. Let me lay them real straight because I don't want to bring these out again for several days. And Kim says hi, Minister Bob. He just had to like a puppy. All right, I'm behind on what y'all are talking about. You lost me, which is probably not hard to do. Not hard to confuse me sometimes. Side for sore eyes like a beam of Quit that. Mr. Bob says hi, friends. And Rhonda's talking to a friend, or she'd come up. And Randy says, I'm being good. I just told them they could talk about you. Oh, okay. We'll talk about you too, Randy, won't we? Terminal instigator, no cure. Yeah, that didn't push hard enough. I have to click that. Oh, Rhonda must be talking to her man friend, reckon. Maybe she found her a man friend. He does. He likes to stir the pot, don't he? But I think we all need to be nice to each other. Try to, anyway. If y'all wasn't typing in chat, I'd almost feel like I was just here talking to myself. Let's see. Lynn said, my son made chili and cornbread. I just went in to get some, and my chili went flying when I came up on a raccoon at the bottom of the stairs. It's dark, and I didn't oh, my. We had last night I'd made a big old pot of vegetable beef soup, and we had that again tonight for supper, and then a grilled cheese on the side. So that's what we had for supper. But we'll need some chili here in a few days. Chili with beans and cornbread. Let's see. We can talk about Randy developing truck seat buns. No recliner lever to each egg. Did you see that, Randy? You got truck seat buns. Hello, Susan Munger. Oh, I love my placemats. I do. I love them things. And I'm making my husband I'm careful with them, but I'm making my husband be real careful. I don't want him to spill his soup and chili and stuff on them. He needs to keep them nice and clean and neat. And thank you again for them, Susan. She says, hi, Rita, and everybody in chat. Raccoon at the stairs, I know. Okay. Lynn's place is not attached to the big house. I think she described it to us before. I think she lives in her she shed. It's hard to say. And Susan says hi to Prep for Eternity, Jennifer and Donnie. Maybe Randy. Yeah, I laughed. I love all you guys, Susan. And hello, Lisa Brown. Y'all say hi to Lisa. They're just in here cutting up tonight, Lisa. Nobody can make them behave. They just feisty all the time. You know that? Y'all are feisty. Hello, Donna Armstrong. Y'all say hi to Donna. Let's see. Okay. Lynn is the female Fonzie at the house. Somebody has to explain it to me more. Oh, jumped real fast on me. That old Nightbot. Sometimes that thing works and sometimes he don't. But I don't think it works to type your channel thing in anymore. So I can't figure it out. If somebody could help me figure it out like it used to do. You used to be able to write your hand and it would put your channel, but it don't work anymore. I want to show you. I'm marking these, and then I'm making a real neat little stack on top of this layer cake. I'm trying to keep them all flat, nice and neat. Yeah, they'll have to explain it to us, Lynn, won't it? Because I don't get it. Oh, and there's Pam. Hi, Pam. Y'all say hi to Pam. How are you doing, Pam? And J. Mary. Hi, J. Mary. Oh, I'm on solo tonight. How awful. Well, I'm solo, but I think I'm doing okay. Am I doing okay by myself tonight, guys? Tell J. Mary that I'm handling it. As long as they keep writing something for me to read, I'll be okay. Let's see. Hello, Charlotte. I see Charlotte's name up there. Hi, Charlotte. Randy's acting like he never gives as good as he gets. I got to get Charlotte's name back up here. Y'all say hi to Charlotte. Or Susan did. And how are you tonight, Charlotte? Randy pretty much going to stir the pot. Better get ready to lick the spoon. That's what they say, ain't it, Catherine? I thought I was doing okay. I know how to read, so I can read the chat. Sometimes I don't get what y'all are typing, but I can read it. And Pam has been watching a lot of how to hook up and use Pro Stitch. Well, I hope you get it figured out, because I probably couldn't, Pam. It'd probably be anything any more technology than what I already do, and I wouldn't be able to learn it. Well, okay. Thank y'all for the support. If you think I'm doing okay. Well, yeah, I did watch Happy Days, and I know who Fonzie is, but I don't understand how that Lynn was Fonzie though. That one kind of got more than I could understand. Hey, Charlotte says hi. Hey, Susan, I'm tired. Charlotte's tired. Let's see. Fonzie from Happy Days used to come down the garage apartment stairs and in the kitchen just about dinner. Okay. I remember that part. Yeah. The nose. Okay. I get it now. I didn't at first. Let's see. I'm here late for two reasons. Had to watch Mark Dice and had to watch someone do a review of steak and kidney pie in a can from England. Okay, steak and kidney pie. I don't know. Don't sound very appetizing to me. I'm afraid I'd have to pass. Lynn lives detached from the house, but knows where to find. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And Pam need help getting the long arm up and hook everything up. Are the grandkids, are they smart enough to do some of that? Can they hook all that up? And let's see. Pam, I purchased my digital computerized patterns from my Creative Stitches. They've got some for only $5. Pam, maybe Susan can help you out. Yeah, draw me a picture. Randy, look, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to slap Randy. Oh, no. They do not put steak and kidney in a pie, in a can, kidney pie in a can. Call Gordon Ramsay. Kitchen nightmare. Yeah. Oh, I see. Minister Bob says, I'm handling it like a boss. You should be on Trump administration. Reader for the Department of Common Sense. Yeah. I think I could handle that department. Because I know I can cut up and go on, but I know what common sense is. I do. And y'all do too. These little things are just coming right along for me too. Multitasking. I get more stuff done when I multitask than if I just sit and don't do nothing. You know that? Look at that. Well, Kelly, maybe I need to use my fist. Is that what I need to do? Use my fist? Maybe I should just act like my feelings are hurt, like I'm real upset. Maybe that'd be worse than hitting him, reckon? And Charlotte, you think I'm handling this pretty good too? I've got the link pinned up there, but nobody's hit it yet. And J. Mary says to Kelly, I know what steak and kidney pie is, but never ate it and would not want to. But I got to admit, the crust did look good, but the rest looked like dog food. Well, you want a good crust, but you want something good inside that crust. Oh, I know. Randy likes me. He just likes to tease me too. Pout? Need pout? My husband, if I get busy sometimes and I'm not talking, he'll say, what are you mad about? I ain't mad about nothing. I'm just not busy and not talking. Oh, Randy's going to put Kelly in timeout tomorrow. And J. Mary, LOL, I like a meat pie occasionally, but seriously, canned? What did Cheryl say? Cheryl said something. Oh, let's see. Cheryl says, better watch out. She might slap you back into last week. We don't want that repeated, do we? That's for sure. No, don't want last week repeated. My pen here. I hope this ain't some kind of disappearing ink and I'll make all these marks and when I go back to them, they'll all be gone. That'd be my luck, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let me go. Let me see. J. Mary says, Kelly, when SHTF comes, LL, but I have seen it years ago too. Just buy you some Spam or something in a can. It would be edible. I have two older brothers that have teased me my whole life. Mom always said they tease who they love. Marilyn said, Kelly says, I'm glad Randy gives me warning ahead of my time out so I can just snack and watch the stream. Oh, my people on here. All of y'all have your own personalities, but they all just kind of mesh together, don't they? Kelly, you can bring lunch and dinner. You will have time. I'm just waiting to see what y'all type next. You're entertaining me. I'll just sit up here and read what y'all write and laugh about it. When SHTF goes, I'm going home again. Maybe Rita has a good angel wing pattern. I tell you, I hope you guys are kind of prepped because some of that stuff going on right now, it's awful serious. Real serious. On the brink of war almost. And y'all know it too. I washed my hair tonight, and I tell you, it's just awful something. Look how it is. After a day or two, it won't be so fluffy or something. You can bring lunch and okay. All right, I read all that. We have a great time, even with Janie Jane. I know Janie Jane can't make it in here at night. It's probably the middle of the night over there. So she don't come in here. Oh, smart Alec, just because you can get a brisket delivered anywhere. Wait a second, I'll put that up. Let's see. Susan says, "Are you doing the Jordan Fabric Carpenter Star?" The pattern I printed out was the Missouri Star. That's the one I printed out. But I don't want to start it yet. I'm going to make myself finish this thing back here behind me. It is. It's fluffy, ain't it? Make me another mark. Kim, what did I say? I missed that. I was going to read that. I missed it. I'm going to get more chicken and get it canned up in jars. Probably some roast to cut up into stew meat and can it into jars too. I have some canned meat, but canned meat's not my favorite. But I've canned it. I've canned sausage and chicken, and I've canned pork and even beef. I've canned all that. And deer meat. You know, deer meat's a whole lot better canned than any other kind of meat, I think. I'm working on them, Cheryl. And I told you what my plan was. Let's see. J. Mary, I have more dog food, cat food stocked up than what I want to eat, except for beans. LOL. I got a boatload of canned beans. Why I kept asking Rita, freeze dry and tuck the music. I haven't ate any of them freeze dried beans, so I can't tell you. But I tell you, I've been freeze drying them apples, still getting a few apples along, and I'm telling you, freeze dried apples are good. Every time some of the grandkids come, they'll grab some of them and eat them. They're just, well, and you saw what was in my bag. I had some of them in my bag too. I tell people you can eat them without teeth. And let's see, dang it, I had a light dinner. Now y'all have me trying not to switch off and call Domino's. And hello, Gladys. Hi, Gladys. We canned chili with deer meat. Yeah, I've canned chili before. Not with deer meat. I think it was beef. I've tried canning everything a little bit along. And some of it I don't can again, and some of it I do. Ham and pineapple pizza. I have a freeze dryer. I paid a lot of bucks for it. And when you freeze dry stuff, it lasts like 25, 30 years if you put it up with oxygen absorbers and store it properly. But I pre-freeze the stuff and then I put it in there and then it freezes it and then it dries it after it's frozen. And so it's kind of holds its shape. It ain't like dehydrating. Dehydrating stuff's real chewy and tough sometimes. Cold enough to set the apples out? Well, no, because this gets so cold. It's more than just putting them out in the cold and freezing them. Marilyn says, I love my critters, but if I ever get desperate, they better look out. You wouldn't eat your critters. Marilyn, you can't eat your critters. Lynn's got a raccoon, though. You can eat raccoon. I've known people through the years, probably not these years, old years, that would eat raccoon. J. Mary says, Marilyn, they might be thinking the same thing about you. It does. It dries it after it's frozen. Let me show you these freeze-dried apples. See my freeze-dried apple? But it's real. It just kind of. Can you see that? It just almost melts in your mouth. Thank you, Scrappy Quilter. Let's see, James. Kim's got a prayer request. Please be praying for her daughter Rachel. She won't go into detail. Just know she needs it right now. She has our prayers, Kim. Y'all put Kim's daughter Rachel on your prayer list. Possum gravy, yeah. Now I'm eating apples. Don't want no muskrat stew or possum stew either. Do you? Need to go get me a drink of water. It's good. It's crunchy. It's crunchy, but it just dissolves up real quick. And I've never put watermelon or cantaloupe in mine. Usually I just kind of do what I have an abundance of. So I hadn't done watermelon or cantaloupe. I need to drink water. And they're sending up prayers for Rachel, Kim. Hello, Denise. Last week we were talking about squirrel recipes. We were, weren't we? And Denise says hi to everyone. Y'all welcome in Denise. Denise S. We have some other Denises, but I think Denise S is a different one than some of our Denises. Freeze-dried ice cream. You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to freeze-dry some ice cream, but I hadn't done it yet. I bet it would just kind of crunch up too. And hello, Wayne, custom screen print. How are you tonight? And Pam, Craft On and so forth, found out my daughter doesn't need heart surgery again. That's good. That's good that she don't need heart surgery right now. So keep Pam's daughter in your prayers too. I got to read faster here. I'll miss some of these comments and y'all have to overlook me. I would probably starve. I wouldn't kill my critters, although I do have a couple of groundhogs that have gotten close to my house. What happened to you? I don't know. They don't like me. They won't come up here and talk to me. So I just been having to, this show has been all Rita, been nobody but me up here all night for the last over an hour. Maybe our cookbook wouldn't sell much. That may be right. I'm having fun doing them recipes that a bunch of y'all sent me last year. I'm enjoying doing that. I hope you're enjoying them videos. I've still got a whole bunch of them to go. Hello, guess who, Nancy? Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Jennifer Willis. Hey, Jennifer. I have to read faster. I make that just, y'all see that? It just, I make it go real fast, don't I? Charlotte, they would be dehydrated is what they would be. So they wouldn't have the same texture as the freeze dryer. And there's Jennifer's name. Hey, Jennifer. I've been up here by myself, Jean. You could have come and joined me. You still can. Jean didn't get a notification. I kind of set it up like 15 minutes before I went on. I sat down there in my recliner and almost just wasn't going to go on. At least you aren't pricking your finger. I'm not. That hurt. That was hurting my finger. And I think every time the end of the needle would slip, it hit the same spot. Yeah, hygiene. Who eats all that food? I'm putting it up for long-term storage for when we might need it. I'm just kind of one of them there preppers. Not as big as some people, but I've been taking care of myself for a long time. Because we raise an awful lot of our food and produce a lot of it out here. I don't have to go to the grocery store very often unless I want potato chips, and then I have to go buy potato chips when I go to craving them. I know. I kind of like to do them. I'm not real good at doing the tutorials, but I have fun with it. Well, Charlotte, I have a big machine called a freeze dryer that I use. I bought it special. Yes, that's what they say, don't it? That with freeze drying, it retains more of its nutrients, is what they say. Yeah, I've seen some of your recipes too, Kim. I know what I was going to make. You sent me Bob Dole's banana bread recipe, and I saw it the other day. But as soon as I get some bananas, I want to make that one. So, because some banana bread would be good. You get fatter watching. Oh well. We can be fat or we can be hungry. I think I'd rather be fat than be hungry and not have anything to eat. Now, okay, make potato chips next week. I don't know how to make them like the store-bought ones. I like store-bought potato chips. And 1 second after, I know. I think I may have watched that movie. Was there a movie on that one too, Gigi? I think I saw that movie, but I could be wrong. It could have been another one. Yes, I'm going to make that. I've kind of got a pile, and then I've kind of got a short pile of things that I want to do in the next little bit. And that banana bread's in the short pile. The sweet potatoes was a day or two. Today was the sour cream coffee cake from Ann Henderson. I'm not sure if Ann still watches my channel or not. Some of the ladies that sent recipes still do. No one on the panel must mean we all just like talking to you. You know, I like having people up here on the panel, but sometimes I don't get to interact with you guys as much when somebody else is up here. But I love having Jean and some of them up here. I can barely eat anything, so I enjoy living through others. Are you on some kind of special diet, Jean, of things you can't eat? All right, I'm gonna make that banana nut bread. It's in the short list. Freeze dryer is a big, heavy machine that can be purchased from Harvest Right. That's where I got mine at, Harvest Right. And when I got mine, a little over a year ago, I guess it was, I was on a waiting list. They were behind, and I had to wait several weeks before I could even get mine. Before they'd even send it to me. You just read the book. All right. I think several years ago I watched the movie, but I could be wrong. No one on the panel. Oh, all right. I already read that one. I read that one. Will it come up again? Oh, let's see. Just a lot of issues. And there's Linda's Trendy Threads. Hello, Linda's Trendy Threads. Y'all say hi to Linda. Okay, there's one called the Cube. I just knew my sister had one, the Harvest Right, so I just got the Harvest Right because that's what she had. You can get a discount if you go to the channel I dropped earlier. Okay, the Budget Prepper, was that the channel that you dropped earlier? Let's see. Y'all are making me hungry. I can't eat anything. Y'all are talking about I'm doing the carnivore diet, beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. I mean, chicken, fish, and some dairy. Lost almost. When I was on that diet, I lost weight too. But I tell you what, I kind of like making pies and cakes. I do. And biscuits and gravy. I'd be healthier if I'd go on that diet too, Gigi. Oh, so you had somebody. You can do that. You can oven dry them, but they're more like a piece of leather than what these apples that I showed you a minute ago. Natasha's her name. Make me another line. Let's see. What did Carol? I missed what Carol said. What'd Carol say? I missed it. Thumbs up and shared you out on my community tab. Good night, Wayne. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the thumbs up and sharing it out. She's been in here. The Budget Prepper has. It's been a long time though. Some people with their own channels come in and then they go and Carol, you're Carol. Yes, I knew that. I've forgotten, but I knew that. Sorry. Y'all expect me to remember everything, and I'm just can't do it. As hard as I try, I just can't remember everything. And Jennifer, I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm working on the crochet baby blanket. I tell you, they're talking a lot, Jennifer, and I'm missing some of them too. But they're keeping up with each other over in the chat. Yes, it does, J. Mary. 25 to 30 years is what they say if you put it up right. if you use an oxygen absorber and put it up that way, put it where mice can't chew into the Mylar bags and such. Nose wanting to run. Well, Chad ain't moving. It'll probably 6 or 8 of them pop up at the same time in a minute. Like to take your money in that little shop she has going. Well, y'all like that stuff in that little shop too, Jean. I just love them fabrics, and I try not to overcharge, just enough that I can, enough over and above that I can buy some more and keep new stuff coming in. They come out with new designs all the time. I tell you that. Let's see what today was Tuesday. It was yesterday. I have 2 big mailboxes, and yesterday I had them both full with packages going out. And Cheryl says, I'm knitting on this Afghan and I dropped the stitch. Hold on, we'll go back and go get it, Cheryl, before you lose it. And Pam, I forget sometimes. See, I forget that. I just want to call her Gigi. We thought it was cool that our freeze-dried foods could be around for our grandchildren. That's pretty cool, ain't it? Because in 30 years, you know how old I'll be in 30 years? I'll be old. I may not be here in 30 years. Hello, Sheila Gage. How are you? We missed you, Sheila. Hadn't seen you in a long time. Get rid of the old to make room for the new. Well, we need the old and the new both, though, don't we? Having a lot of pain today with your knee. I have an orthopedic appointment in the morning. I bet you this cold weather and stuff's probably not helping it either, is it? And J. Mary got some freeze-dried from Augustin Farms. Some I've never opened, but some I use. I love the celery and carrots better than fresh for soup. And I freeze-dried some onions and some celery, too, that I use and just take a handful out and use it sometimes. Oh, Cheryl knits and crochets and quilts. I'm not sure what's the 96 for. Oh, I know what that 96 is. Stop that. Stop that. He's telling you how old I'll be in 30 years. Be my great-great-grandchildren be eating it, won't they? The freeze-dried mushrooms, yes. Oh, I see Carlotta. Hello, Carlotta. You were one of them that I sent a package to Monday morning. Not sure if it's gotten there yet, but it's on its way. You bought a whole bunch of that pretty stuff. Randy, quit that. Some of these ladies are even older than me, Randy. Yeah, y'all say hi to Carlotta. Carlotta's in Arkansas. She's my neighbor in Arkansas, just a few counties over. And she's been up to see me. She's been to the quilt house. But you got to come back, Carlotta, because it's expanded probably some since you've been there. Cheryl, are you in Ohio? Cheryl's in Missouri. You did that without taking. We're proud of you, Randy. Anyway, my little shop's going to be open tomorrow if anybody wants to come by and hang out with us. You could be here for sure eating all that homegrown food and raw milk. My grandmother lived to 104. Yeah, but it's them potato chips that are bad for me, Jennifer, Donnie. That's the stuff that's bad for you. And frying the stuff in that vegetable oil that's not vegetable oil, whatever it is. But I still use it when I know it's not good. Let's see. Hello, Jan, USA, Florida. I have an issues with eating, and that is I like food. Me too. I like food. We always talk about food here, don't we? Catherine says, I hope so, Randy, because if you have that many fingers and toes, you bad off. Y'all say hi to Jan. I can flap my arms that fast and get there by them. No, you can't. I know. I see Sandy B. Hello, Sandy B. She says hi to everyone. Anybody in here likes parsnips? I love parsnips, and they're so expensive. Someday I will grow them. Love them fried, boiled, raw. Sure wish I could find them freeze-dried. Huh? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Lynn says, I'll catch a ride with the wind. Yeah, that wind would blow you here, wouldn't it? Well, I'm missing some of the comments. They move too fast. I don't think it'd be bad as the Oregon storm. Lynn's out there in Oregon where that storm's going to fixing to hit. And Jean grew up on parsnips. I've had them a few times, not often though. Hi, Sandy and Jan. All right. I missed a couple of comments, but I had to just keep it going or I'd have gotten further behind. Make me another mark. Well, y'all decide to type something, I'll make a mark. I don't know how you get this back in as good a stack as it come out of. You can't do it like paper and just stack it up. I know. Isn't that bad? I guess all we can do is prep and pray, ain't it? I know. What's wrong with peace? I know. Oh, yeah. We all need to be chicks instead of hens. Next time I plan one of these parties, we'll call them a chick party. Come and join the chicks. Well, haven't you been lots of places, Charlotte? I forget you mentioned several places. Is Pam leaving us? Oh, good night, Pam. Yes, we're doing that drawing tomorrow for that quilt. So see if you can be there. I've set that. I think I set it up for like 10 o'clock, and I was kind of planning on maybe about 11 o'clock doing the drawing. That's my plan. But I hope that if the internet, everything's got to work, okay? And you know how that is sometimes. I needed to quilt, but afraid the power will go out. So here I sit getting hungry again, reading about food. Do you not turn your quilting machine on when the weather's bad like that? I know I unplug every time I leave. I unplug mine and keep it unplugged unless I'm using it. We're all spring chickens. We just won't discuss which spring. I've heard you say that before, I think, Kim. That's cute. Which spring? That 1 second after is coming up in YouTube, but I don't know if it's the right movie. Well, it probably is. Because I think it might have been through the YouTube movies that I watched it. Somebody told me about it, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I watched it. That 1 second after, and nothing would work. All the cars, it was like this one was like an EMP, and nothing worked. The cars wouldn't run, nothing would work. I'm waiting on a 4-inch hexie template, and I'm going to cut and sew 4-inch hexies. It is not easy. So you're going to make a hexagon quilt. I've never made one of them. Everything I do is just kind of traditional piecing. I don't do paper piecing or foundation piecing or none of that stuff. Extra blankets feel good. What am I supposed to be watching? I don't know. It's not EPP. It's just sewing the seams together. I watched a YouTube video. Okay. Well. Oh. Good night, Randy. Where are you, Randy? Are you in Amarillo tonight? Did you tell us that already? And where are you going to be on the road at tomorrow? I do the same. Unplug always. I have the protector, but I had one burn up with a power glitch and burned my power pack on my long arm. Yeah, I keep mine unplugged and I won't even use it if it's stormy. I won't use it, but I don't quilt that much on mine either. Yeah, good night, Randy. Oh, you was your husband raised in West Virginia, and you're Alabama, Ohio. I remember you telling us that. You met him in Ohio, and Gigi read the book 1 second after. Let's see. That's how Jean does the piecing instead of the EPP. What? No, I didn't make it. I'm sick. Got to Oklahoma and Texas line 120 miles away. Are you sick? No. Y'all say goodnight to Randy. That's his second goodbye. He's giving us one of them long goodbyes like we do sometimes. Let me see what this says. Someone's long arm caught on fire, even plugged into surge protector during a storm. I unplugged my stuff. Jan took her car to Subaru dealer for oil change and car wash today. Took most of the day as they were behind. No, Charlotte. It's 1 second after. It's after an EMP where this bomb goes off over the United States and it kills all the electronics. So, and there's this little girl that's at her grandmother's and she can't get home to her family. And there's gangs and stuff. I mean, I don't want to give away the story, but she has to figure out how to get home. And she's stuck in the city with her grandmother when the EMP goes off. And so there's no water, you can't buy food. And I said, you just have to watch it. A hand-pieced 2-inch hexi quilt. It scraps Mom helped pick out and then help decide where to put blocks. It's very special. And Lynn says, feel better, Randy. Yeah, I hope Randy gets to feeling better. I don't think I would either, Jan. I would not be a good truck driver. Yeah, I didn't know he was sick either. I didn't know that. What is the name of that movie? It's called 1 Second After. And it's just a made up story about what would happen if an EMP went off over our United States. Yeah, we'll have to check in with Randy in the morning. Randy, you come on in the morning. Let us know how you're feeling. Now, I'm going to be kind of busy for early, but not before when I can sit and check in when I have my first cup of coffee. It's probably that before daylight. Well, I could sign off, or I could see if I could get these finished. I don't know how many more. There's probably 10 or 15 more. And prayers for Randy. Where'd that go? It moved. Well, I did something, and I moved my chat. Kim's got to go. Good night, Kim. You have a wonderful, blessed night too. I'm still seeing 78 people in here. 78 of you all are still in here. And I'm still multitasking here, so I'll just stay here and keep making these lines. And Jay Mary's telling you how to find that movie if you want to watch it. But I tell you what, so there's some things we need to try to get prepared for because we don't know what might happen. And hello, Billy. I loaded daughter's quilt that's 112-inch square, but got to go to sister's to fix her long arm tension. That's a big old quilt you put on there, Billy. Are you putting a pretty simple design on it where you get it out pretty quick? But sometimes putting them on there takes as much time as quilting it, I think. Let's see. Gladys got her internet back today. It was out since Sunday. And I bet you missed it like crazy. We're all addicted to our internet. You know that. And that movie we're talking about, there wouldn't be no internet. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other because all the computers would be down. And I don't know about you guys, but even when I'm doing things around the house, in the kitchen, my internet's on. I'm seeing who's doing what and saying what. Checking the messages and stuff. So 1 second after, and there wouldn't be no internet. Have you thought about buying electric saw for cutting fabric? They are not that expensive, but it will cut 20 layers. I don't think I need anything that I'd need to cut 20 layers. Sometimes don't you kind of just enjoy the process just a little bit? And it's not just hurry and get it done. It's just kind of work on it. Oh, yeah, I know you hurry some, but not 20 layers worth. We need something that'll draw these lines easier than this. And good night, Charlotte. And let's see what Billy says here. Billy says, no, she picked out one that will take a while. Hope machine and computer work well when you get home. She would pick a difficult one. They just don't understand, do they? You'd miss my cooking videos, I know. But you know what? There'd be some people wouldn't even be able to cook on an electric stove if there was no electricity, because in that movie, the electricity was out, the internet was out, everything was out. But you know what? I do have a wood cook stove, so I'd be able to cook on a wood cook stove. And one of these days, I've got more than one wood cook stove, but they're not hooked up. They're just stored away because I bought them a few years ago because I always wanted to build this outdoor kitchen and just kind of have with the wood cook stove in it, but never got it done. You know how you plan on doing things sometimes and it just don't happen. And I don't know, the older me and Terry get, the less thing we get done. Think I could get the grandsons to come and help him build my outdoor kitchen and put the wood cook stove in it. And I thought that'd kind of be a cute video series to do, building the building with the wood cook stove. You have a gas stove and a sun oven. I don't have a sun oven, but I've got a gas stove. And I can cook biscuits and cornbread on top of the stove in a skillet if I need to. Good old charcoal grill, yes. But what about when your charcoal run out? Then what? Have to go cut some firewood or something. Because you don't store an unlimited supply of charcoal, though, do you? Let's see. That could be mistake. Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Yeah, J. Mary, you see that? Sherry McConnell and her daughter have YouTube video of quilting life, and she showed a hexy pattern for a tote bag, so I ordered the pattern. Yeah, yes, Reed, I know what you mean. My dad used to cut fabric for my mom's sewing, and we used to joke about how his jaw would move up and down while he was cutting, matching the scissors. I've probably done that before too. And when I was a little kid, I think I was one of them little kids that would work with my tongue sticking out. Wood chips, yeah, you'd have to have something after the charcoal run out of charcoal. You have a gas stove too. If something like that occurred, how long would it be until people who haven't prepped came after what others have? Think about no medication, no food, no clean water, no running water in the house. I know, it'd be a disaster. It'd be awful. My family has already said if the electricity goes out, they're all coming to move in with me. I told them I was going to lock the doors. You know, it's not that you don't want to help people, but you kind of want to encourage them to have their own stuff and be ready. To have some water and some food, at least a few days worth. Maybe you don't have to stock it for 30 years like some of that stuff, but have a few days. Have a few cans of soup and a few cans of beans and some extra stuff. Oh, that broke. I was pushing too hard on it. Broke the lead out of it. I got a car I can use for a sun oven in the summer. And what about if the electricity went off? All the stuff in the summertime, all the stuff in the freezers would spoil, wouldn't it? You might get by better off in the wintertime keeping your freezer going, but then summertime and wintertime both got its pros and cons. You don't want to freeze to death in the wintertime. My grandmother baked in a large stand. They would go to the river to do laundry. This is 80 plus years ago. Baked in a large stand. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I might understand it or knew what you're talking about if I knew a little bit more. Y'all know what she means by that? Yes. There you go, Billy. We'll have a whole lot better chance of survival, won't we? The odds won't be good for anybody, but we got a better chance. Canning, yeah. But there's people that don't know how to can and don't want to learn. And if you don't want to can, at least buy some extra things when you got a few extra dollars. I know people make fun of me because I do all my canning. Jennifer says my grandma taught me how to prep for a rainy day. She was a child of the Great Depression. I know how to grow, can, cook, and etc. with very little. Yes. Some of us are talking about prepping and some of us talking about them hexies. But that's okay. Y'all are reading the chat too, so you know who's talking to who and about what. And prepped. I'd be in a mess though if it happened right now. I have 2 freezers full. I need to can more. I know what you mean. I've got my freezers are full too. So I know exactly what you mean. She made an oven out of a large stand, built a fire inside. Yeah, might have to learn if you didn't have a gas stove in your house, you might have to learn how to cook outside over some other way. Yes, and I'm proud of Jennifer because she does know how to do a lot of things. I know. You grew up watching your mama can, and so the pressure canners didn't really scare you because you'd always seen it done and always been around them. Now you better be careful, but it's not so terrifying. There's people that's scared to death of a pressure canner. I've got 3 left here. That's all I've got left. Yes, and Katie, what's the large stand? She said it was a fire building something. You have to go back up and read it, Katie. I don't do Joe Mary. I don't do it often, but I wash clothes out by hand. Got a scrub mat instead of a washboard. I've got a washboard, but I don't want to have to wash my clothes by hand. But I have a washboard, and I've got the what do you call them aluminum wash tubs. Wash tubs. That's what it is. So I could, but I don't want to. Oh no. Don't tell me that. I've never seen one blow up. Don't tell me that. You'll scare them all away from canning, Jean. Two more. Katie says, grew up in the country with a wood stove. Tell people I don't need a cat because I did that for years. And the house I grew up in, you didn't have central heat or air, and there was like a fireplace in the big front room, and it was so cold in the bedrooms that there would be ice frozen inside the windows. But some of us older ones have seen things that the young ones have no idea about. Grandma had an outhouse. I remember when they put plumbing in my grandmother's house. I was just a little girl, but I remember all the uncles going and building the bathroom that with the commode and the bathtub and sink and her on a add on to her little old house. Katie, it's a metal can with a lid that people put lard in when they killed hogs. A lard can that makes they're getting it now, Janet. uh, and Billy, I remember getting indoor plumbing, been so happy. When we go to grandma's, I remember having to go out there to the outhouse. And yeah, it was an outhouse with corn cobs and catalogs and things like that they used for toilet paper. It's nasty, I know, but it that's what it was. You know what? I did all of them. I put that mark on all of them. I put it all back together. And let's start saying good night because I'm fixing to sign off here. Cheryl, you're still here. You're going to have to do the countdown. All right. There wouldn't be gas, so there wouldn't be cars. I suppose I could fix a couple wheels with a seat and harness a couple of woodchucks to it. They're big and fat enough. We just have to stay home. Lynn, I know. Lynn, I remember one of them videos you was here in Arkansas. Have you got connections back here to Arkansas? Because you had come back here and you had some vintage stuff from Arkansas. I have a special plunger marked on the handle, wash clothes only, so it don't get used for somewhere else. Uh-oh. And I'm missing the comments. If it's the younger people that wouldn't know how to survive. But they would get mean, wouldn't they? We won't have anywhere to go. And I know. You just better just stay home and protect what you have at home. I grew up with a lard can in the kitchen, but had no clue what a lard stand was. And Janet, Rita, have you ever cooked a ham in a lard stand? No, I haven't. Nope. I've done lots of stuff, but not that, Janet. Good night, Billy. Thanks for coming by and visiting with us. We've enjoyed your company. I've enjoyed all of y'all's company tonight. Nobody joined me up here, and I know I pinned that link and asked you to come. Night, chicks. Good night, Chickie Jennifer. I'll see you tomorrow. That's the plan, coming on in the morning. You didn't want to use the shiny page. No. No, not the shiny pages, but and there was probably a roll of toilet paper out there too, but they stingy with that toilet paper, wasn't they? Good night, Carlotta. Good night, Jan. Oh, Cheryl's down to 9. A lard stand held about 7 gallons of lard. I used to have a couple of old lard cans in a building, but I think the building fell in on the lard cans. So I don't think I have them lard cans anymore. I have to go up there this winter. I'm not going to go up there right now. It's too snaky. The weather's been too warm. And check to see about them lard cans. Good night, J. Mary. She says, night, everyone. Take care. And for those too shy to ask for prayers for you and yours. Yeah, let's all pray for each other. I think that'd be a good idea. I went with a friend to Hatfield. His aunt passed and everything was being auctioned off. He bought the house and a lot of stuff. And I don't know where Hatfield is. I'll have to look that up. Good night, Jean. See you tomorrow. Are the size of a small garbage can. Cheryl's down to 8. Good night, Catherine. I know. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Katie Crafts. We're getting out of here slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Don't want to just go off too fast. Good night, Denise says. Let's see. Jan says, I don't even go to garage sales anymore. I don't need one more thing. Oh, we always see something else we might want, though. 7. Prayers, a good idea for sure. Waiting on Cheryl. 6. She don't hurry, I'll have to go out before she finishes the countdown. It's by Mina, close to the Texas border. Okay, I'm familiar with where Mina's at on the map. There's 6. Cheryl's got her 6. And we're coming up on 2 hours. I've had fun tonight. I've just chattered away up here. Thanks to you guys typing in the chat, it gives me some chattering to do. Good night, Glenda. She enjoyed listening while prepping a quilt. I know we've all had a good visit tonight, haven't we? And Catherine has, my old pastor used to say, I can use the prayer and you can use practice. Yes. Let's pray for the United States and all the wars and rumors of wars around the world. Good night, Lynn. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's our sign. That's it. Good night. Y'all come back. Oh, got to wave to Marilyn. Good night, Marilyn. Got to wave. I know. I've enjoyed this chat too.